Oh. Yeah. Could Bruce Lee really go like this? Seriously. He could go. Like, he had so many death points, right? Now, if you read my title correctly, okay, and I think since you're in a house of learned doctors, this is a house of learned doctors, okay? And I want to tell you something, okay? Um, exactly. So, oh my God. Oh, I just typed. So, there's this, you guys know Miss Nice, right? She's like a day one sub, right? She's been on here forever. And I was kind of worried about her because I hadn't seen her in a long time. And so last night, I'm laying in bed. Um, Almost spilled my soda all over my documents. Here's how smart I am, okay? I take my old Mandela Effect Viking book. Yeah, I have a crate, right, with all of my files in it, right? I have it sitting next to my bed right here. And then I have this thing I bought. It's like a cash register type thing, but it's wooden and it's for like forks and spoons, you know. But it's empty, and I'm gonna use it for when I open my shop soon. I should be open. I'm gonna be. I gotta open. Okay, at least in October. But I have a lot of shit. I can do a lot online too. I want to get to what happened real quick, guys. And it's weird because, oh, Miss Nice, first of all, it's, I haven't even thought, I mean, I've thought about you. I never said, oh, I'm gonna go, I'm worried about Miss Nice, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I did, I don't know. But either way, I didn't. Last night in bed, okay, I was just going over some things in my head. It's on my list. Connection and stay good Wi-Fi. But I just need you. Someone, please help me. Like Christopher. Whoa. Oh my God, Chris. I didn't see the other pictures you sent to my phone. I left you a message. It's awesome. You're my new hero. But now, though, coming up in a couple of weeks is make or break your whole thing, right? You've got to know my shit, all taste and all like that. My shit was harsh and green because I would just dry it. I didn't know about the jars. This is 25 years ago. I mean, come on. We were lucky to get Centennial. I mean, we're lucky. We're lucky not to get bricks. I'm talking Colorado, Boulder, Colorado, the most freaking liberal place in the world. That's where I grew up. Hey, that's where Jello Biafra's from, so that should tell you plenty. He was the lead singer of the Dead Kennedys. He's not dead, but I'm not. But the band is. Oh, it was Sam Hain, the Misfits, And what was their other thing? Was it just dancing? Teenage from we don't care. See, I could walk up to any one of these kids. Oh, you're over here. I'm like Sleepy Joe Biden. I'm talking to me. Look what I did, guys. See that sign on Sunset Magazine? That poster. I covered that up so it wouldn't be too messy. I gotta clean all this. I'm worried about my neighbor. She should be back. This is the longest month ever I've ever experienced. It's insane. It is insane. This is the only thing I'm saying because I was watching just now. I was watching Tim Pool. He's a pretty good guy, and this other he's got this liberal dude on there, and he's just red pilling. That's what he's doing, right? Dropping truth on him, just like my counselor. She didn't want to make a big thing. Neither did my sister, but they wanted to tell me, "Hey, I figured it out." They're telling us the exact opposite of what's really going on. I said, exactly. Say, use it to your advantage. Use it. You have literally, say you have a football team. You have the enemies or the other team's playbook right there. I mean, so what I do is I recognize when the government wants me to do something where I have to, it's not a good thing, right? When the government, uh, anything forced upon you is not a good thing, okay? I don't care if it's a vaccine or a flu shot or same thing, but or a pneumonia. I got a 5-year pneumonia vaccine, but I haven't had pneumonia since then. And now I have. But I got it. I had to get it. Like, I mean, I know, but it didn't have me. I'm not autistic. I don't think I'm autistic. I wish I had some of their powers. I think Dank is. Somebody is. Artists, man. They are so good for us. On our side, that's the people we got. They can see patterns, right? You might wonder, you might watch someday the jambalaya thing that I made. Thick tail feather. It's so spot on. If you guys would watch that, everything would melt away. If you guys would just go to my Facebook page, I have so much stuff. It's like Disney World on the internet. I've got every Epcot Center. No, I have my graffiti page, my grow page, my. Oh, I was going to tell you about the OpPie app. And also, I did this from, I had just gotten a phone. So, and my girlfriend, I moved in with this girl, right? She's my girlfriend for a while. And she's half Japanese, half white. She was like a model type. Like, that's what's in is Asian is what it's called. And that because they like the cat eye look and stuff, right? But my bitch was always like, she was kind of stupid. I mean, not stupid, but stupid. And what really bothered me is I taught her things, right? And then later on when we talk about it, she's like, I already knew that. No, yeah, you didn't teach me. I taught you and stuff. I'm like, what? Like, you're 27, bitch. I'm 40 fucking 6. You don't know shit. You ain't even been around. You haven't even left your fucking home state. Nah. Well, actually, she took her grandparents. I love her grandparents, man. They were so. Her grandpa was a freaking genius. He was so awesome. And, we hit it off like, oh, and it was so funny. We're at dinner, right? And this is my girlfriend's house. It was in Oakland. They picked us up at the fucking airport, man. Right? So we get there. No, I wouldn't fly. That's right. We took the bus. I will not. Or train. We took the train. I will not fly. Period. Won't do it. Will not do it. Only because they want me to take my shoes off. Go through a backscatter machine, which probably fucking injects be warned, nanoparticulates can be in the air. It doesn't even matter. It could be in the air, and then they can activate them, and they group up. If you've ever seen drones, they'll do a show by grouping up. Each, like when I do this, but usually you can make it. I purposely do that. No, but your left hand knows what your right hand's doing. At least with my case. So I was thinking about this concept, which is a fact, I guess. I mean, I don't know how anyone can prove it, but except just know that humans aren't honest. Anyway, so I guess half the people don't have an inner monologue, a voice inside. So half of you guys don't have it. And it's just as weird for you guys as that is for us. I was just thinking about this morning. I can think in Bugs Bunny's voice. I can think in any voice you could possibly think of that I've heard in my head. I'm doing like a Yosemite Sam. I can picture the rabbit and Elmer Fudd. I mean, and what they say, I can hear it. So, yeah, I have many inner monologues, and they can be different people, right? Like our characters. It's really cool. Is that normal? But I also think in pictures. I have a word when I'm trying to spell something correctly. I picture it in my head, and it's in like box letters, man. And spell it. And I'm always right. Except now, because they're changing the words. They're changing the words, the spelling of the words. Spell is the key word there. Curse. Yeah. So I think the reason we use 10% of our brains only is because they're using 90% of our brains. Why would we have 100% of brains, okay, if we cannot use it? That's stupid. God is not stupid. So therefore, I'm not calling God out. He's like, what? I've got to show you guys the most epic response I've ever seen. Stand by. No, Dad, stand by. had to give up the milk duds. And doctor. I'm looking at my shopping items and I'm like, oh my god, it's all candy and shit. Anyway. So, my store is not a new one. It's been told a million times. Seriously though. Like, I just don't know what to say. I don't know what's gonna happen. This election. Obviously. Oh, you know what they're doing? It happened that yesterday, Joe Biden and Camel Toe Heels Up Harris had the exact same gaffe. And guess what it was? The Harris Biden campaign. They both said it. That's what it is. And I don't think they're done with that old sulfur witch, Hillary. They're gonna bring her in. The old switcheroo. They're already doing the old switcheroo with Kamala. Kamala is, and I will say this one more time, ineligible to become president. You have to have at least one of your parents born on American soil to be president. Period. Okay? And no one can change that shit. You have to be 35. I mean, we could, would be a changing amendment, but you have to be 35. You have to be. People don't understand also the Constitution. The Bill of Rights is the preamble to the Constitution. The Bill of Rights is simply protecting, it's a document that guarantees that we can protect ourselves with guns. Really. The Second Amendment. And that is key for all the other ones to work. You have to have a Second Amendment, or you don't have a First Amendment. And the hypocrisy is no guns. What are you going to do? Eventually come take my guns while you're wearing guns? You're going to take my guns at gunpoint because they're immoral and bad. What? What? And also, who the fuck? What kind of criminal goes into a gun store, fills out paperwork, all this kind of thing, and gets it in his own name? Who? Law-abiding citizens do. Who doesn't? Who buys them under the trunk of a car? Criminals. Because they don't follow the law. Therefore, every gun law. That's why the Second Amendment is so adamant about shall not be infringed. Period. That's it. Period. Point blank. And if you don't get that, then you're gonna. I saw some idiot. I have the picture here somewhere, and it says there's a sign in his yard, and it says, "Proud. This is a proud gun-free home." I was like, "Are you? Why don't they just put rob me? I'm unarmed. Rob me." That was one of my talking points. I did my thesis on the Second Amendment. And I said, well, why don't you put a sign up? If you're so against guns and you think they don't do anything but harm, why don't you put a sign in your yard saying that you don't own guns if they're not a deterrent to crime or anything, but they're just for killing people? And they said, I would still put it in my yard. But anyway, then a real story happened where that happened. So, but that was one of my points. Is okay. Would you do if you put this in? I am tired of the hypocrisy. However, people are leaving the Democrat plantation in droves. They can't move fast. Once they figure out that everyone's that CNN, ABC, CBS, their fucking symbol is an all-seeing eye. I mean, come on. Wake the fuck up. I even knew that as a kid. I was like, that's Big Brother. Because, like, I read 1984 when I was, like, 10. And I was like, this is great. I read Brave New World. Very similar. Close. Must read. And then, like, The Art of War, you can get it free on the internet. On the internet. Interzones. On YouTube, it's free. But there's also The Art of War is something you would like to have a hard copy of it, right? A hard copy. Because that way when you're out in the field, or if you found yourself with a ragtag team of like Wolverine bandits, whatever, it tells you what to do. It tells you like right now, we're in a war. And it's even a hot war. If you know what I mean. It's just being downplayed. The Rona, bullshit. It's bullshit. They're claiming after the election it'll be cured. Like, you'll never hear about it again. Until next time. See, I made these eggs. I ate them yesterday. And I ate them yesterday. Wow. Yeah, sometimes you get plugged up. This says brought to you by Edusalax. When you clogged up and you take the Edusalax, a baboom in the morning. But what it does is it just it's like it cleans you out. You know, like when you puke. Like I haven't puked since I was a kid, right? Even drinking, when I lived up, like I say, I don't. Like I've had a beer here and there. I come around like with my Mexican meal, you know. But I never had more. Right? I checked myself, and I could only do it if I was on medications that I'm on. And oh, duh, the whole fucking point, you guys. The point you don't take. I can't give my art away, you guys. Hey, do you guys like this one? The Mickey Mouse? I want to give it to Miss Nice. I want to give it to someone. I want to sell it, but I have other cool stuff. I have medicine bags galore. God damn it. You guys have seen all my... Look, I carry my money in here. I carry my weed in here. Beautiful, right? I'm good at it. Watch. I don't know if you guys seen these, but I want to show you guys a few things. And I made these very cool. I just remembered. all of Paris. Whose time are we on? I don't even know. I mean, because I do my own work. That wasn't real. This is called work that I finished, and it's beautiful. I I like it, and they're not really gonna be so expensive. So anyway, as per my title, I know I put CCR Rollin on the River Proud Mary, right? Well, I have that friend up in, and this is true. I have a friend that goes to, well, my friend has a friend that works at either Berkeley or USC, you know, the main one here in LA. And those two colleges got government grants to um, because ecstasy was only outlawed in 1987, and what it was prescribed for was depression. Okay, um, suicidal thoughts and stuff, which depend on depression, alcoholism, drug addiction, opiates, etc. Um, it spiritually just cleans you out. Like, it's unbelievable. So, anyway, I used to get pressed pills of ecstasy, and you never knew what you were going to get, really. You just didn't. So, when I met this guy that has friends that work at the college, that's their job to take well, they hire people to take it, and then they just write down the results. That's their job. So they just bring chunks of it home. So this shit is raw, right? It's raw. They would have to put it into I don't even know. And it's so strong that .1 of a gram is a dose. .1 of a gram. You know how little that is? It's like a seed. But boy, does it pack a punch. It just really packs a punch. So I take it for depression, loneliness, anxiety, blood pressure. It helps with a lot of things, the side effects and the effects themselves. And then it's like you're happy for like 2 weeks after. You're like, wow, all the colors are more vibrant, everything's nicer. Everything's like it's just gonna be okay. It's a great feeling. Now, real quick. So, I wanted to show you guys. I wish I wouldn't have broken it up, but it was this one giant rock. It was one big, like, crystal. It looked like a crystal, but it was like brownish color. It was weird. Like tan, deep inside. You could see. It looked like a natural rock. Man. It's crazy. I'll show you. It's so cool. I spilled a bunch. When I got it, I spilled a ton of different. I spilled it, and it was just like, oh, bummer. It shows. But but it was one big rock. This is what it looks like. Right? So that's about a gram. And 0.1. It's like this right here. Oh, here's the dose. That's 0.1. This is a 24-hour time. And some of them are really clear, and some have a little bit more down in it. But they all came from the same piece. Look at that. This right here would be almost a double. I wouldn't take that. I would give it a double. When I used to sell LSD when I was a kid, I always had this offer that if you could take if you took a 10 strip, 10 hits, it was free. And I had people that would take me up on it and do it. They'd take 10. I'd say, you got to do it right on your tongue. You got to let me do 10 drops, and it's free. And I mean, back then I don't want to screw this up, guys. I don't know. Because I spilled it a bunch of times already. So should I do this today or not? Yes, I should. Well, maybe two. Maybe two. I don't know. Oh, here's a big ass rock. See how it's tan? So that's ecstasy. A pharmaceutical grade from the college, right? Because they're doing clinical studies. For drug, it helps with opiate addiction. It helps with marriage. They used it, well, before it got outlawed in 1987. What they used it for was psychiatrists, marriage counselors used it. I mean, think about it, right? Ecstasy. And then I guess that would spice up the old bedroom, huh? I mean, if you've taken it, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's an awesome thing that they did, right? So anyway, what they're doing is thinking maybe we jumped the gun on this. This shit may be, because for me, I mean, I won't take like SSRI, like Paxil or Prozac. I just won't. But this stuff is not a serotonin reuptake inhibitor like those. So this stuff's not gonna do that to me. This stuff, and it's the real deal. They only outlawed it because of um, the one, she's a super freak, yeah. The ones you can take me to other. See, here's the what's. And if you're ever not sure, it tastes like salt. That's what it tastes like. That's how I know. Like when I spilled it, luckily it was one big chunk, and I had broken it into like 3 big chunks, right? And then there was a couple. So when you break it, there's some like a little bit of powderish, small pieces, and then those are what I lost. You know, 'cause I spilled the whole fucking thing on the ground, and it's like only can pick up the 3 big ones, really. But yeah, so yeah, and so I was like, when I picked the 3 up, I mean, you could tell, but I would touch it to my tongue to taste it to make sure it was that it was it. Right? So that was, so yeah, point one. Point one will put you. Point one will fucking put you on the moon. Okay, they call them moon rocks, but I guess they're just freaking. I don't know. If I was a looter, I watched straight looters pharmacy. Man, they don't know what they're doing. I wish I was there. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys some new things and some old things, and I want feedback. Okay, and I'm gonna make prices. I'll put them all up. Okay, ready? I'm gonna start with my newest one, which I really like, which is this one. And it will go around your neck, probably if you want, because that's kick-ass. You can put some shards, whatever you want in there. I mean, you can wear it like this. You could have a lifesaver in there. It's blue on the back. Look at the stitching. It's X's all the way up. I taught myself how to stitch like that. I'm good, man. And then obviously it's a medicine bag, right? You can, man, when I do this type of stitching, you can practically carry water in this fucking. Maybe not. I don't know. That's beautiful. This one, it's got the medicine wheel, you know. It's just nice. Oh, and it's got this too for a bonus. Alright. So this is an original piece by me as a own. Now, this is a little medicine bag for your, like what I just showed you, that like eggs or something like that. Or just your weed or nothing. Just, you can put in something that smells good. You always smell. I don't know. It's a freaking medicine bag of medicine. But is that cool or what? When I have them short like this, I will also, if you demand or want, I can I'll put in a long string in the thing for you, so that if you want to wear it as a necklace, like this one would be a great necklace. And I think, mom's the word. This is my newest one. It's big. It's really big. Okay? It's blue, right? But this is this is the cream. See this right here, this tan, this is the other side white. And this blue, the other side is velvet, right? It's like, not velvet, suede. Oh man, that feels so good. Look, it's suede when you can do, like, make those marks. Yeah, see? You go like that, and it's like an etch a sketch. Yeah, you can draw. Anyway, look. So this is the front. Boom. I mean, this thing's big. This is for maybe like the biggest, most expensive iPhone, and it folds up. All these ones I have folded down fold up as well. Oh, this also has a feather, but you can also fold them up like this, so it makes it even bigger, and you can use your, handy dandy cord, tie it off. Boom! You can fill it with whatever the fuck you want, right? But I might put some. What do you guys think? Should I put anything on either side, like a medicine wheel or I've been doing Cherokee alphabet, and so therefore, see, it's like this, and now I'm gonna fold it down, which is cool because when your phone is in some of these, if you buy the right size, just your camera will come out, like just your camera, and it's like, man, you could totally be like, um, like recording. So this one has the feather too. It's nice. I like this color for this bag in particular. See, it doesn't have the X's. If I would have went back and done them all again the other way, then it would have the X's like that one. This one's nice because it's suede on both sides. Same deal. Um, you can flip it up and make more of a phone case of it. You can also request a longer thing if you want. So there's this one, which I think is nice. Yeah. And then here's its counterpart, except for different slip. Same type of thing, right? But I folded it down. Right? Rather than that. It can go up. It works too, down or up. Oh, I love how that shot slip. It's just perfect. And it's just like, and it's back up. Man, you can fit a lot of cool stuff in here. And it's padded. The phone cases, I pad them. On the corners, like down here, I pad them. Oh, what I was gonna say is, this is like one of these, or more maybe like this size, and then I just flip it inside out, right? You feel me? And then you have the stitches are on the inside. But I think the stitches look cool on some of them, and that's just the way I do my art. But any ideas on the white or the blue or any of them? Really? I'm trying to find or nothing. And then here's a nice white. And I'm gonna fold this down. I think they look cool folded down, but I like people to know they have the option to fold it up or down. And the pull string does work when it's down, but not as well. So there it is, when it's done, like boom, it's got its nice little things here. And it's a beauty. I really do. It's a nice bag, and it's got padding in it. That's all for the phone when you fold it up. So, and you can use it for whatever. Now this one I made, and I just like it. I have a bunch of these butterfly patches. Look. A little bag of them. And it looks really cool on this. And then I did black along the bottom. I don't know why. Maybe I ran out of other stuff. So yeah, fine. I open the message list. And then it's got, these are like gold. And that's the X magnet. Butterfly on it. It's not very expensive at all. Get it for your girlfriend. This one is awesome. Awesome. Boom. Oh, I love this. I'm gonna probably, if no one buys this quick, I'm making a necklace out of it. Or if you like some, if you go, Brady, I like that yin and yang thing, can you make it into a necklace for me? And I'd be like, yeah. Anyway, next on the chopping block, we have Brady Curtis quick special of the day. These are like $5, $4. These are like special and $5. Now this is interesting. Right now I did it. I used scraps, but I wanted it to look like that. And I can't believe no one's bought it yet. It's a nice bag. Don't try and understand them. Just line them up and bring them. So anyway, I'm gonna be Googling. Should I? No. I'll wait till tomorrow. Okay, so I have this still. People have offered to buy it, but then I talk them out of it into something. This is another Brady Cook special. And I got $5. And this one also I did very quickly, but it's actually pretty nice. It turned out pretty good. Like $7. These are just little ones that I made. I also, if you order something, I'll just throw one of these in with some sage in it instead. Pedos. What's the pedo symbol? That's fucked up. But everyone's got a shop. So this is my weed bag. No, this is just someone else's weed bag. That should get it. It's awesome. Stitching inside. Tell me what you guys think about the outside stitching too. It's tricky. This is a nice. Look at how nice. Oh, and this is leather, and it still closes really nice. Not really. Not as nice as the board. But it does close, and it is a big bag. I mean, you could fit like a 22 ounce. So yeah, that's pretty big. And I haven't decided. When someone buys it, if they want me to put a patch on it or something, I will. This is also. I forgot what this means, but it means it's just a medicine bag. Again, if you want to request a long piece of leather for your medicine bag, then let me know. I'll put it in there. Okay, one more. I got this for you. Someone buy it. It's really cool. Okay, so there's this. And then, now, check these out, guys. This I'm most proud of. My red, white, and blue fucking lighter case. Okay, again, those rattlers. Is that fucking badass or not? And look at the thread. It's red, white, and blue. Red, blue. And then the beads are red, white, and blue. So this, and then I made it frayed, like feathered on both sides. Because who wants that? Everybody! Support your mother. So that's one. And I have some little different designs. Like this. Then I have a couple with long fucking look how white this thing is. It's fresh. I can put anything on there. And then see, look at how I did this. It's with leather. I didn't even use the sleeves or hemp. I used leather because I wanted white. Not white. Anyway, so it looks cool. I have a couple more with longer tassels. They're awesome. They're awesome. Then I have shorter ones too. These are just a quick couple dollar holler. Yeah, and just put a little. I did two stitches on the side, on the bottom, and then I can do whatever it is. I want to cut it off. Anyway, so that's that. This is my week bag. I love it. It's like my Smurf bag. White soap. And this is my wallet. And then white. Alright, tan. So that's that, guys. I had tons more. I just wanted to show you guys those. I should bag these fuckers up. Hey, let's check this out. Look, I can never wear fucking plaid shirts because all my clothes, my shorts are all plaid. Squares. So check it out. 3 fucking shirts at this place, Angel View. You can go in there. I like my Sean John, all my Tommy Hilfiger pictures and all that kind of stuff. This is cool. Very sexy girl. Not the kind you bring home to mama. Madre es leche. Ojo para ojo, dienta para dienta. That's how I live. Ojo para ojo, dienta para dienta. Fuck around and find out. Don't fuck around, don't find out. Says Yoda. Fuck around, you must not. Fucked up, you will get. It's that fucking big of a swamp. Yeah, Yoda in lockdown. Yeah, freaking Dagobah system. Christ, is not. I'm sorry, though. So, boom. I usually carry samples and stuff, like a few bags. few medicine bags, a few like lighter cases, a few neck bead. I haven't even shown you all my bead work. Like this, I love. And I got my sister gave me all these glass beads, which is what the Americans use mostly on their shit. I didn't know that. I found some shit that's insane, and I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna build it. Alright. Maybe I'll make some coffee. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that today. Tomorrow. But it's a good thing, you know. It's not a bad thing. Okay. I'm gonna make some coffee. So, um, where is everybody? Okay, it doesn't matter. I love you all. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful day. Come. Wait. Let me continue. Final answer. You know what? Oh, I want to say at least one thing. I've been on here an hour. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna make coffee. Stay on. Hey, what's up, you guys? I forgot I was on live. I was just making my coffee. So, this is kind of fucked up. My coffee, look, I have this cup over it, and it keeps it hot. This actually cup is kick-ass, but the lid cracked or something. I don't know. Oh, I love this bracelet. I'm going to replicate these. I don't know if I can get real bone like these, but I'll see what I can do. I think you can still get bone. If not, I'll make it. I'll fucking make it. So what's up, Eagle Eye? I can't see any of you guys. Hang on, let me close these windows. Oh, hey, Christopher. Did you get my message, Chris, this morning? I had to woke up at 3 o'clock again, you guys. 3:39 exactly. And it's the exact time I woke up this morning. I mean, yesterday morning and this morning. Literally, I looked at the clock as soon as I woke up, you know, open my eyes, reach over, grab my phone, look at the time, 3:29. And it was 3:29 exactly yesterday, too. Isn't that kind of weird? I mean, that's actually, that happens to me a lot. And what it does is, yeah, right, my ghost town room, my ghost round. Dude, to Chris, oh my God. I was looking, I didn't see all those pictures. Wow, you're doing good. But did you read my comment? Because if it's your first, you can fuck it up still. So let me help you when it's time. Okay, Chris? Please? I mean, you don't have to take my advice, but I know how to do it proper. Just the curing part, the way they do the jars and shit, you know. I'll show you. You'll see. I mean, it's just you got to do it. And if it's off a little, you could mold. It could get moldy. If it's not, because you're getting the inside wetness. I don't want to talk about that right now. How are you guys? How's it going, Eli? All my people have wrenches, and it makes wrenches obsolete now. So the one without the wrench gets to tell everyone what to do or whatever. Where's that feds, huh? We're on here. Two, you guys. Feds aren't on. They were on earlier. They're still my stalker. I've had a couple stalker chicks. It's not fun. Not fun. Not even when they're hot. How are you guys both? How are you doing, Chris? Oh, really? Wow. You're gonna get a horse? Where do you live, Chris? If you don't mind my asking. About. Whereabouts? I mean, well, also, obviously, if it's indicative of horses, right? It's gotta be a pretty. Oh, look at the church. Look at the steeple. Open it up and see all the people. Remember that? I know. Stupid as fuck. I don't know why I said that. I'm back. Cool. Oh, you were gone for a second. I was gonna ask you something, Chris. Oh, did you get my message on your phone? I didn't see those. Wow. Yeah. I'm okay. I don't know who you guys are talking about. Back in the saddle again. I know. Got you. Hey, when you go to, let me help you or just tell you how to cure it because that can make or break your whole thing. Like I told you, Chris, but we'll talk about it personally on the phone or whatever. Anyway, guys, how is everything? Happy whatever the fuck it is. September 18th. Happy for some people. You know what? Let's be grateful that there are people fucking every day. I would bet there are thousands of people getting red pill. I mean, as fast as we got red pilled when it all happened, right? Like, or when we just saw, when our veils were lifted, right? When our oh, really? Yay. It looks like it. It certainly looks like it. Oh, wow. I'm telling you. And I can see the ones with the skinny fingers with like 13 on the water leaves. Those are sativas. The ones that are just have like, they look like almost like poison ivy or poison oak. It has just 3 leaves, like tops on their big water leaves, but the fingers are like that fat. You know what I mean? Each finger on the leaf. There's only like 3 on an indica. And oh, you know what's cool for fucking listen to here's what I used to do when it was illegal and just to get it so people wouldn't rip it off in my backyard, right? When I would grow plants, I would do this. Listen, Chris, or both everybody. I would let my plant grow. Once it got to be, well, about a foot tall, I bent it over and staked it. Boom, right? Then that grows up a foot. Then I go like that again and down. So it grows like 20 feet along my fucking thing. And every bud it's just buds like this, and they're only like a foot tall. It's one plant. It's insane. It's like a really good method. I mean, oh right. I was gonna. Did you read what I said about the? Well, you heard what I talked about the trichomes, and when they say right, the perfect time is when it gets milky white. However, but like I just I'm looking at them, right? And I see more potential. I just do. It's got to fill out up there. I mean, the bottoms are usually like that, but up top, they've got to fill out. I know that you need trellis. You're gonna have to buy a trellis, right? How did I read your mind? Anyway, you're gonna have to, but you can do it now just for willy nilly rig it, right? On your porch or wherever you do it in your house, wherever you're doing it. And just make crutches for them, right? Or have them next to a until because let them finish. I mean, this is what I do every time. I hate it. I don't do it I learned a bad lesson by doing that, by just harvesting it too early. You cannot do it too early to get this good shit, because everyone wants their plants when you're a grower. But when you go for a shop, right? You already have weed. You're not even worried about the thing. But when you don't have weed and you have those 4 plants and they're frosty nugs, and you could just cut one up and put it in the oven for a minute and then smoke it. But it's still shit though when you do that. You can't. You've got to. I know they do. They totally do. That's why I like you. That's why we're friends. Or one of the reasons. But when you do curing, because it was one of the most simple things, but I just didn't know how to do it, right? Neither did my friend's dad from the 60s. He didn't know, because that shit's like nowadays, right? Anyway, so I will show you exactly the different tests. Like they have you're gonna hang them and dry them. Then you get all the water leaves off and all that. You have a drop cloth first, and then you hang them, and then you once they're dry and stuff, kind of the touch, the insides are gonna be wet. So that's when you put them into jars almost. I mean, once it's dry on the outside, once it passes the snap test, the joint test, the snap test. If you take a bud and bend it and it snaps, then that's good. And then it's ready to go into the jars. Dry when it hang dry, and if you can roll a joint and just smoke it, right, without having to keep lighting it, and then it's not ready to even put in the jars. So this is just from hanging them. So I've never heard of it. I wouldn't do it. Don't do it. That sounds like that. But don't, Chris, let's just go like this. I want to just, since this is your first time, I think that you've got a really nice thing going for you. Okay. And you're very close. You're so close. You're so close, bro. Finish line is right there. You just got to hold out a couple more weeks. Hold them down. They're not ready yet. Believe me. They're reaching for that fucking light, son. They love it. They're not ready. They'll tell you when they're ready. They'll tell you when they're ready. I always play classical music to my plants. I name them too. Do you name your plant? Did you name them, Chris? Did you name the girls? I name all my plants, even if I have like 30. They all have names. Even when we had 52 females, they all had names. Fuck, man. I name the girls. I always name my plants. I just do. Not my clones. Well, I saw your clone thing. I don't know. What I'm saying is don't, as far as that shocking the roots by boiling the roots, shocking it. I probably that works, but neither of us have done it. I've never even read about it. You've read about it, but just from what I know, my experience, and you're on track, bro, for like, boom, you're on track for something that you're gonna really be happy about. If it's your first thing, as long as dude, if you follow me when they're ready, don't do them. The Golden Girls all together. Cool. I love the Golden Girls. But there's only 3 Golden Girls. There's 4 of yours. Oh, that's so sweet, man. You know what happened? My grandma and her sister were like best friends. Because my grandma's both their husbands died when they were young. And they died. Once she went, my grandma went. That's just how it goes, right? Like, as with husbands and wives too. Usually, once one goes, the other one goes. It's just the way it is. Wow, sleep, eagle eye. Fucking eagle eyes in the house, in his house. But anyway, make sure you talk to me before you ever cut them down. Anyway, but when you do, I'm gonna step by step show you how to make it to where it's like shop quality. It's where it smells up everything, and it takes that green taste out, and it takes the fucking, and it gives it that earthy, fucking spicy smell. And strong, pungent, like when you pull up to the dispensary. Oh, one went male? I thought you had 4. Or did it go half? If it was dominantly female, well then get rid of the male one before it fucking before it pollinates your ladies, right? You pulled it, right? You got rid of it. You don't want that shit. No, that's fine, bro. That's great. I'm saying the other one is gone, right? You threw it away. The male one or whatever. Oh, I know, but there was 4, right? It doesn't matter. I'm just saying. Dude, they're huge. Are they like 6 feet tall? I can't tell how tall they are, but they're tall. At least 6 feet tall. And the fucking nugs. I need some reference size to the nugs, right? So, and I can only look at it on my phone, which sucks. Send it to my email or something. And so I can look at it on my fucking computer. And 1 peach. Oh, about 4 foot. Yeah, I think they're gonna fill that. Well, they look big. They're nice, man. For your first one, dude, you did a bang up job. It's easy at your house. I mean, it's easier, but indoor sucks. It's nice that you had the outdoor as well, right? And really, that has every spectrum. So that's awesome. Every lightweight. Okay. Oh, well, then it's going to get a lot bigger. A lot bigger. That's what I put in the 3. You've got 2-3 weeks. Easy. Easy. And it's just going to be packing on to the how the density of the buds and stuff. You watch, man. Don't talk about ping pong and pizza or else we know what that's all about. I'm just kidding. Sunlight is always the best. What about the solar simulator that we have? What do you think about that, Chris? It's LED, so that's cool, right? It's LED. The reason it can be a sun is because they have a gigantic lens in front of it that makes it more, right? It's not that. Oh my God, you guys, did you see this? This is serious now, okay? Don't feed them fucking flowering. It's called what I use, and you should have been using it the whole time. I can't believe you haven't. They have mine was like called Mega Bloom. And it's for when they're flowering. You mix only a little. I have it still from like 3 grows. You don't use a lot, but don't use any molasses. No, stop all that shit, Chris. You're fucking with something that is not broken. Don't do that shit. Okay? Please. I'm telling you. But whatever. I mean, it's your thing. And that's cool and it's fine. I'm just saying, please don't try all these tricks. Don't keep this and that and the other. Just fucking leave it as it is. And there you go. I know. The point is that can be on the list for your next grow. Right now is not the time to introduce these chemicals. Oh, anyway, by the way, I want to tell you this. You're insane, man. I never heard of this shit. You're insane. Anyway, they have this, and I'm just playing with you. But that is weird that you did that. I never heard of that. However, I used fish emulsion, which is dried up fish, literally powdered, right? That's one thing I would use. And I used worm casings. Hey, need to connect. Oh, boom. It's Friday. Doesn't mean shit to me, but still, it's Friday. I gotta watch everyone wearing masks. Hey, what do you guys do? Because I ain't fucking been like, I'm always fishy. That's funny. Anyway, yeah, I'm a fishy motherfucker. I love it when my fucking subscribers know each other. My subordinates. I didn't know what subs meant when I first started this shit. I'm like, what does that mean? Subordinates? That's what I thought. That's coming from a man who I have a genius IQ. And I thought that Tucson and Tucson were 2 different cities until just a couple of years ago. I was like, no, what? It smelled. I've been there too and shit. I can't believe I did that, man. You guys, I felt so dumb. I also walked into a stop sign. I swear to God. I was walking down the median. In this little town I grew up in, they had like this grass median in the road. It's not like cars flying by. It's residential. There's no cars really. And I was walking and, they'll have the sign right on the fucking, on the median, right? Or whatever. And I'm walking along the median and it was a stop sign. And I heard someone yell my name, I thought. And I turned around and I kept walking and I went, bam, right into a stop sign. I'm like, oh my God. I had to do the quick look around to make sure no one saw me. It was funny. Anyway, subordinates. I really thought that. No, it's not. You guys consider yourself my subordinate? No. Dude, I have this thing on my fucking foot, and it's on the top of my foot. And it's like, I thought it was like a pin. It's not. It's. I don't know. It hurts. It's not a wart. It's not a pimple. It's not. Maybe is it a corn? I mean, it hurts too when I try and squeeze it and stuff. What could that be? It's on the top of my foot. It's bizarre. I have no idea what it could be. Really? What do you think it could be? I mean, it's weird. It's not even a blister. Like, it's not from anything. It's like almost like, you know how a wart is? It's rooted, and when you move it, it's not. You can tell whether something is just on the skin or if it's underneath and anchored. Like a wart, you move it around. It's not just the skin; it's rooted down in, right? So that's how this thing is. It's like when I move it around, everything. It's not like just on the skin. You feel me? So it's not just a zit or an ingrown hair or something. So then there's other things I need to go to the hospital and get checked out about, and I need operations for real. But I don't want to go because of the horror stories of this COVID shit. It hurts me to even think about it. And these people are thanking the government. Listen, this guy, I watched a thing where this man and woman, they're on a military base, you guys. And he's in the military. He's a youngster. He's like 21, just married. He is a fine bitch. And so they went, he had a cough, he had a cold, whatever. They went in. He tested positive visually, only visually, for COVID, right? So they put him in a medically induced coma. And they kind of really quick said medically induced coma. And when he woke up out of his 3 months coma, his leg had to get cut off because it wasn't being used for so long. He lost a leg. They like forgot they had him under in a medically induced coma, and the dude never even had nothing wrong with his ass. Now he's a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. Oh, fuck, man. Right? The one-legged man in the ass-kicking contest. Come on now. You know he'd win. You know why? I have something cool. Did you guys see I fucked up on the Richard Simmons thing, but how can you anyone deny Richard Simmons? Go watch the video. I fucked up. I put the wrong video on there. You guys, I put it in the fucking, below. I put it right below. And I also put it in the comments. You'll just click on it. Get to the fucking effect. Or you can go to my channel and go through my videos and you'll find it probably. But yeah, it's about fucking, it's a Richard Simmons Mandela effect. It'll blow your mind. You cannot deny it. It comes with receipts too. I have proof. It's a video that I already did, but I redid it and resent it out because that was when I only had like 20 subscribers or whatever. So now I'm a little bit bigger of a channel. My sister is Mandela affected. She's a Trumper. I can't believe it. And someone else told me they were a Trumper. Well, my counselor. And I'm not necessarily because it's just, it's like, okay, one of the last things I haven't talked to my mom. Last time I talked to her before she died. One of the things I was talking to her about. And she did not like talking politics, so I didn't talk very much about her. and she didn't like. She thought Donald Trump was mean and stuff, and he was. And my dad was verbally abusive to my mom and us, and that's the worst kind, you guys. I'm gonna go watch it. I'll watch it. It's weird, dude. It happened again too. I can't remember. I think I told you. I think, but I don't know if you were in here. And I was saying, "What the fuck?" Oh, then we went off, and I said, "I'm gonna go back on." Then my fucking whole Wi-Fi went out for no reason. No reason. And I even talked to Spectrum. They're like, "I don't know what the hell is showing here. Like, green across the board. What? I don't know." But my thing, I had to unplug, I had to reboot several times, still wouldn't work. So I finally just laid down and took a nap. And I was listening to AM. I listen to AM radio at night, you guys. Oh my god, it's so cool. I listen to it with original commercials, right? So it's like so cool. It's so nostalgic. It's awesome. Awesome. So, and a good one is this. It's called I'm gonna watch it, and not much blows me away anymore. If I shapeshift to where I have a cat-like face like Jenna Bush, people still go, "That's fake," to me. I'm like, well, okay, believe what you want. I know that fucking shit ain't fake. I mean, come on. Yeah, and you know what? I connected Thundercats, the cartoon, the Unholy Trinity. It's called. Oh my because I saw Will Ferrell come out dressed like one of the Thundercats, and he looked like straight like a demon, right? And he said he came from a kid's birthday party, which meant he probably just got done fucking some kid and drinking their adrenochrome and blood. But he was dressed like this demon. He's painted, and painted one of the Thundercats for this kid's birthday party. No, he looked like a demon. He fucking is a demon, or is parasitically hosting a demon. And I liked Will Ferrell, and I do. His comedy was funny, but I just can't support evil like that. I mean, he's an evil motherfucker. He just is evil. It just is what it is. And you know what? Really? Did it happen again when you won? If you watch that part again, will it happen on your computer? That's so weird. Then my whole fucking thing went down not too soon after that. It was so weird, man. It was so weird. And you were saying some weird shit to me. Like, Brady, you gotta check this out. There's some shit going down on your channel. And then boom, the whole thing went out. Remember? And it was skipping. I was fucking losing signal in my Wi-Fi. I've got so many bars. I got bars on top of bars. I mean, I got the ultimate fastest shit, right? And I'm like, there is no way that I would just do that, No. Yeah, and it wasn't my computer. It was the fucking router. It was weird. What do I have, a van outside that says pizza, and then there's guys in there listening, or what? You know what I'm talking about? Oh man, I didn't watch the movie. Did you watch Snow Walker? Chris, did you? No, it's good. You guys all have a wrench. Everyone. So the one that doesn't have the wrench now is really, it's like the mask. Compare it to the mask. Now you all have the wrench. So now the one without the wrench is actually the moderator. Well, I jump around a lot, but what do you mean? You fast? Oh, you already, because you already knew probably the answer. I get it. Oh my God. So you traveled in time. You saw the future. Because I couldn't have said it before. Now I get it. I couldn't have said it before because how could you then come on and then I say it live after you've already seen it? How can that be? I get it now. I totally get it. That is fucking crazy. I should have been already. Yeah, I should have been right where I was. It's a fucking live stream. It wouldn't stop just because you did that. It would just keep going. So when you jump back on, it should have been this much ahead, but instead I hadn't even said it yet. However, you and I have been known to also be able to communicate pretty well with our minds with one another. So there's that too. I've noticed that you and I have that. And there's someone else that I had that with I was writing to. They sent me a text, and it might have been you actually. And I was like, no way, I was just thinking that. That's crazy. I can't believe that, man. That's crazy, bro. Because it is real time, and there's no way. So one of us is affected by this somehow. I mean, one of us is moving around. Like, how can this be? How could that make sense? That makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like, so how could, like, why? Like, how? So weird. And you know what else I've noticed? Certain people, it doesn't want me to talk about certain things with certain people because some of them, they probably are like with you and some other people that are more that absolutely probably should be my first. Right. And think about what he's showing you, you know? Like, it's deep on many levels. That's interesting. See, that's what I do this videos for, bro. So that somebody could have something like that and be able to talk to me about it and me be like, yeah, you know, and because I've been there. It's scary not knowing what the fuck's going on and blah blah blah. You know, and so I always am fucking I always damn it, where's my socks? I don't know. I forgot what I was even talking about. That's crazy. I see what you're saying. So it was impossible. What happened, what you saw was impossible. Because if I was live and hadn't said it yet, there's no way you would have already gotten the information if I hadn't even said it. Right? Oh my God, that's crazy, Chris. Wow. Who was it? I had a long ass. Oh, that was with Miss Nice. That's right. But yeah, wow. So Yeah, it's the only you shifted. Got you. Yeah. That's insane. It's fucking crazy. Nothing ceases to amaze me these days. I don't want to suffer. I don't want people to suffer for any reason. Why? I mean, it's unnecessary. It's ruined us. Can you even remember any of your phone numbers except for your first home phone number and your best friend's home number when you were a kid? That's all I can remember. I know my number from when I was a kid. It was 772-9501. I know that for a fact by heart. But no one else I know. Like, I know my best friends. That's it. And the rest are in my phone. So, like, when I get arrested, if I get arrested, how do I call anyone? I don't have anyone's number. It's fucked up. There he is. I'm waiting for you, punk ass. How you feeling, Dank? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I figured it out too, Chris. Because Brad said the same thing, and so did another friend. They said, "What the fuck is wrong with your goddamn?" They were sorry, God. They were so mad. They're like, "What is wrong with your phone? I've been calling you and texting you and texting you and texting you, right?" And stuff. And I go, and I figured it out. I'm this dumb, right? I finally figured out all of a sudden it says like I have 2 new messages, it'll say. And I'll scroll through it and it'll be in dark. And then it'll be say you or say it's Brad and he's left me 5 messages. It doesn't go in a string, they're stacked. So I didn't know. I thought that was the last message. That was it. And then but if I scrolled them opened, then there was a whole bunch from that person. So that's not how my iPhone worked and stuff. And so I literally, this was like yesterday or the day before where I figured that out, how to, what was wrong. Don't laugh at me. But yeah, so now it should be better. Now it should work much better. Well, I sent you, and it's time stamped. I have it time stamped just for that reason. And whatever time I sent that to you this morning was from last night. Did you get it? I mean, I sent it this morning, but it was about last night. What I was talking to you about last night or something. Oh, my stomach, man. It's like making noises. It's not good. Maybe I'm hungry. Thanks, Dank, for coming. Or thanks, everyone, for coming by. Oh, wait. I need to talk to Dank real quick. That's what I'm saying, bro. They're dumbing us. All these smartphones have made us dumb as fuck, right? That's my point. I'm not a good man. I'm a good man. You are all good people, or you wouldn't be here. I'd kick your ass out of the club. Where everyone in here has a moderator wrench. You guys are my best subscribers. That's why. So I'm starting a cult. I think I want to start it. So we need to get some bitches. But I do want to. Absolutely. Absolutely. Forgiveness. If you don't forgive, man, you're gonna fucking live in. You've got to forgive. Judge not, lest ye be judged. And if you don't forgive, then there will come a time where you won't be forgiven for something that you did. You know? Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Right? That's right, motherfucker. You guys are the wings, I'm the head. Predators have two eyes. Predators' eyes always face forward. Prey, their eyes like fucking gazelles and shit. And horses or anything. They have eyes on the sides. Fish and stuff. Because they're fucking not predators or prey. They're just to stand there like morons and get eaten. Did you watch Snow Walker, you guys? It's so fucking good, man, of a movie. Yes, it is powerful. Do you know what it was going to be? It was going to be the turkey. It was going to be our national bird. Was going to be the wild turkey, which is a beautiful bird on its own and a great fucking drink. But I think I like. I think I like the bald eagle better. Hey, as a Native American, I can have bald eagles, feathers, and talons in my art because I'm Native American. You guys can't. It's a felony for you and for you guys to fucking kill a bald eagle. That is a felony. For me, it's not even a crime. What, do you want to just hang out on the phone with you or something? Yeah, though, I'm just saying the law, like illegal. If something's illegal, it doesn't mean that it's bad or wrong or immoral. Whatever. Killing a bird of prey like that, a hawk. If you kill anything, and unless you need it for something like food or whatever, is straight evil. Trophy hunters, and that's one thing I just don't get. I don't get it. Why kill one of those animals? I mean, it's a big enough rush to go hunting for deer and elk, which I'm a hunter. I'm an avid hunter. I even did bow hunting, and it's gross. I mean, it's not after the first couple times, but it's fun. It's actually what it is. Hey, Dank, did you get some pain pills or what you got? I wish I could like help you out somehow. Call your doctor, man, and be like, what is this codeine crap? It's not working. Take some, I don't know. Go through your cabinet, your mom's cabinet, and tell me what she has, and I'll tell you what you should have. No, you know, Dank. You know. So go to your mom or dad and go to every medicine cabinet and try and find some shit like painkillers and benzos and stuff. Oh, you know what's cool to kill though? What's fun? I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna. If you go down to Texas, you can hunt wild boars with any weapon you want, like with your fucking Glock, with a fucking spear. I mean, but hey, it's on you because they charge and they have horns and they're mean. Those wild boars, you know. But yeah, you can. I think I'll tell you what, Eagle Eye. I think that animals are much better than human beings. I hold animals here. I hold human beings down on the fucking floor. So just know that. Yeah. And I'm a hunter, so I just do it for food. But it's a really what it does when you hunt is such a rush, and you go back, you regress back to this primal fucking part of our brain, man. You're stalking the animal, right? You gotta come up over the ridge, right? And you got your gun, you know, and you see him down there, and you're looking through your scope, and you gotta count how many points it has on the antler, and if it has the for your card, your ticket, your license, if you can, it'll say, oh, you can take down a buck. It has to be at least 5 points on the thing, and first of all, only 87% of people that get hunting licenses even bag anything. That it's not like you just go out there and just kill shit. No, it is very hard. You have to stalk. You have to. I mean, it's fucking hunting is so different than what you think. It's not. You just don't stand there and shoot them. No, you're like up on the ridge, dude. You're in camo. It's fucking crazy. Animals, hell yeah. Oh, hey, here's a good quote, and it's a truth too. Human beings are the only creature on the entire planet that blushes or has reason to. Right? But it's true, but that's a quote. We're idiots. We deserve to blush. But no other animal or fish or anything flushes. It's weird, right? Like when they're do something stupid. Oh dang, get some sleep, man. Um and feel better, man. I don't know what to say. Oh, that's good then. Go to sleep, brother. Go nod off, man. No pain. You're okay. You'll be fine. Bye, Dank. Yeah, dude, my face was so exploded, and I had 56 stitches, and I thought, man, I'm hideous. I'm never gonna be I'm a monster. But and like Dank has this big, he took it on the chin. A chunk came out. He was saying you were here, and he said that I think he'll be fine. You won't even notice. They're so good with that shit now, you know. But they might fuck up his goatee, you know, depending on what happens. But maybe he doesn't even wear a goatee. I don't know. Wear a goatee. That's funny. Or wear a beard. Wear a. Coffee. I cannot stand Starbucks. It's so strong. Too strong. I'm like, oh my God, can I get like half sugar? And then, but when I give people, I go, here, John, they're like, can I have a drink of coffee? And they spit it out and they go, it tastes like candy. I'm like, hey, I like my shit sweet. I like me some brown sugar. Anyway. And then, so my name is Vinci. Well, let's all pray for Dank and really pray for everything. And I'm gonna get up and kind of move around, and I'll jump back. I'm gonna jump back on live later. Probably. Yeah, why not? For sure. What else am I gonna do? I'm gonna probably play some. Right now, I play at a huge casino. If you go start an account there, I'll let you come on my team. And it's fucking a team where it's a lot. It's badass. So, anyway, Eagle Eye, Chris, Gangster, he's gone. And need to connect wherever the fuck he went. All right, you guys. I'll see you in a while, okay? I'm eating a milk dud and it's hard. What? Yes. Boom! There you go. Oh, me? Never walk a mile in a man. Never judge a man until you've walked a mile in his moccasins. That's it. It's true. A mile. Nah, but that is a good proverb. Okay, I'll give you a good one. A better one. For reals. Something like Crazy Horse. Yeah, I love that quote about daylight savings, where they say the Indian says only a white man is so fucking dumb that they would cut off 2 feet of the top of their blanket and sew it to the bottom and think they have a longer fucking blanket. I know. We were talking about that yesterday, remember? It's all fucked up. You're right. No, I saw pictures. I forgot to tell you guys this yesterday. I saw pictures of like, in the southern plantations, like on Fletch, or in the south, the cotton plantation, slavery and shit. Anyway, okay, yeah, I know. Oh, why do you think they were all fucking in tribes? They were fighting each other all the time. Cherokee was a very peaceful one, and they got bigger. And as the small tribes got small, they would just kind of bloop into the Cherokee Nation because they were the biggest one. But yeah, everything means that. Everything has a fucking code from Latin. These Latin motherfuckers. Who are these Latin people? Who is everyone that set all this shit up? It's like Matt goes, he has the hobo code for us, right? And it's a symbol for like certain things and stuff. And I'm like, dude, you just reinvented the fucking Illuminati, man. You just reinvented secret societies. No, it's like the person that keeps inventing the clock. Stop it. La Cora. I do speak some Cherokee. Not speak, but write. Ooh, that gives me some ideas. I'm going to write some shit in Cherokee on that fucking bag. I want to give you a good Native American quote. I have a lot of good Japanese. I have tons of good Japanese ones, but I don't have that many good Native American ones. Because Native Americans were just like, what are you, stupid? You don't get that? Okay. Right? Well, maybe. This is my quote, but we'll see. Brady's collection of quotes worthy of calligraphy. To win friends and influence your uncle. Bob Dylan. Signs and symbols rule the world, not words nor laws. Confucius. This is a good one for you guys. Listen. With much wisdom comes much sorrow. And that comes out of Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes, the Bible. The more real you get, the more unreal you get. John Lennon. Secret societies are repugnant. Oh, that's the JFK speech. All forms are illusory. Chin Kung. We know. Oh, this is my own, you guys. This is my quote right here. Ready? We know the art of war, but do we know the art of peace? Brady Curtis. We know the art of war, but do we know the art of peace? I love that. I think it's pretty good. What do you guys think? Book of Matthew. Folks, the devil took him to a very high mountain. And what did he do? He showed him the whole world. One mountain top. It's flat. That was President Trump. Oh, I've got a quote for you guys. Boom. I've got a very good quote for you. Ready? Ready for my quote? The wise man can always play the fool, but the fool cannot play wise. That is good. That's gold. I'm telling you, man. That's a truth drop. When you get a fucking quote like that, it's a truth drop, man. Straight up. So what is it again? It's... I forgot. There's so many. There quotes. There's just so many good ones, man. Oh, yeah, my quote. That's what it is. Ready? It is. It's cool, huh? Listen. And it's so true because I've done it. I can play stupid. Just like someone that speaks Spanish and English, they can, if they don't want to fucking deal with it, they're like, no inglés, so sorry. You know, like, so, yeah. So that makes a lot of sense to me. It does. It's like fucking wait, right? For sure. They don't want us doing certain things and stuff, like being free and I don't know. But what do they want from us? They want us to create this hell on earth. Look at the Tartarians. They knew how to have fun, man. They had amusement parks. They had rides. They had fucking everything, man, up there. You know? It was insane. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna smoke a bowl and watch. I'm gonna watch that movie. Did you guys watch? Chris, did you watch Snow Walker? You guys should watch it. It's really good. Later, Eagle. Hi, Lord Brian, later. Bye, I'll be back on later. Watch that movie, you guys. It's called Snow Walker, and it's so cool. And it's free on YouTube. Snow Walker. Okay? Or The Snow Walker, I think. Okay, I've been on here 2.5 hours. Time just flies when I'm with but when I'm not, it's because you guys are my friends, man. Like my family that I choose. All my family's gone now. Oh, I was watching this thing and they're like, could you imagine if you were a guy right now by yourself, stuck in quarantine for this whole 6 months by yourself with no pets, nothing. And I'm like, and they're all going like, oh, I'd be fucking totally batshit crazy and stuff. And it's like, well, I'm already batshit crazy, so that's not gonna happen. And I don't know. And maybe I am going batshit crazy a little bit, but that's all right. Nice. All right, guys. At least I'm not like in debt. I am in debt for school, student loans, but at least I'm not like I don't know. I'm caught up. I have rent and stuff, so that's good. Anyway, I'm running low on weed, and that's not good. That's not good. That's a not good thing. I love you guys. You guys have on it. Well, when I saw that, when they were saying it was on Tim's thing and the other guy, and they were saying I could never have gotten through this by myself. And I thought about it and I thought, you know what? Without my channel and my friends that helped me get through this, without you guys and me making this channel, I never would have got through this. And I made this channel like 10 years ago or so. A long time ago. Like 2011, I think. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. And we'll talk later, okay?